When did you ever wish one of your parents was dead? I was 13 when my mom passed away. Dad fell into depression, but not just any kind of depression. He refused to eat or drink and didn't leave mom's grave. He slept there for 5 days till he eventually coped with it, but he never actually did. He was planning something else. Something I wasn't expecting. It was 2 a.m. when I heard shuffling under my bedroom door. I stood up, confused but scared. I slowly opened the door and see my dad with a knife. He tried to stab me, but I dodged it. My bedroom had a window going directly at the front yard, and luckily I forgot to lock it before going to bed. So I ran towards the neighbor's house, banging on the door and screaming for help. My neighbor was a kind man named Marcus, who was 33 years old. He got me inside and locked the door before we heard a bang. We both flinched. It was the knife my dad was holding. I saw it through the window. Marcus understood what all of that was about and called 911 after 15 minutes of watching my dad circle the house. My agony was gone when I saw blue and red light with sirens. The cops had arrived. My dad tried to run, but the cops pinned him to the ground before he even took a third step. He was put in prison for a few years, but he was free when I turned 15. He haunted me for 2 years. 2 years of living in pure fear and agony. He sent me text messages, most of them saying things like, "I'm sorry, I didn't know what I was doing. The guilt of your mother's death drove me out of my mind," and etc. But I couldn't trust him anymore, so I moved out into California, where I found a job as an artist and bought a house, until he found and raped me when I turned 17. He didn't leave. He was trying to kill me afterwards, but to my pure luck, one of my neighbors saw everything through the window and called the police. But it doesn't stop there. Even thought my dad was put in prison for a week and then to a mental hospital. I realized that I was pregnant. Pregnant by my own dad. I was crying and I kept the baby though. I grew it all I could for 5 years while my dad kept asking for me to visit him. I refused, and I think it's obvious why. After years, my son turned 20 and I got to tell him the whole story. He was disgusted and mad. But it was too late to get angry because my dad already broke out of the mental hospital and was coming for me. He chased me with a knife, threatening to take my life like he's Michael Myers or something. I escaped. But till this day, I still think he's still somewhere out there. And as revenge, since I'm an artist, I drew my dad pregnant.